Hello, and welcome to the assessment portion of my training and development site. Today, I'm going to be discussing the findings I acquired through the needs assessment done by 16 different employees of Soda Canyon Store. These employees hold positions ranging from barista, manager, owner, to deli worker and deli lead. They're also varying in age and in gender. My needs assessment asked the employees 17 questions in order to hone in on what the communication issue was. Prior to sending out the assessment, I conducted an interview with the store's manager, and I left under the impression that the store had a leadership communication and transactional communication problem. This needs assessment confirmed the transactional communication disconnect that I suspected and discredited the leadership communication problem that I had originally interpreted. I'm going to only address the main and most relevant findings from the assessment. The biggest takeaway from the assessment was the gap in the employees' self evaluations versus what their coworkers evaluated them as. For example, in a question about the employees' confidence in their abilities at work, they rated themselves high, implying that they do not feel they need to be directed at work and they know what they're doing. In the same question, when employees were asked to rate their coworkers, they rated them low. This means that the staff believes they are communicating one thing, while the reality is being interpreted as another. This is only one example of this occurring in the needs assessment, but there were many questions where this was the case. Individual ratings were high and coworker ratings were low, proving that the employees, again, are not communicating what they are intending. The second finding from the assessment that I deemed important was the answers to a question specifically asking if the staff would benefit from a communication training. This answer received high scores on both the individual and coworker evaluation end. This showed me that the staff feels the communication disconnect when they're at work, and they want to and are willing to fix it, they just don't know how. This has led me to believe the staff is going to benefit most from a training on transactional communication. They need this training in order to better understand interpersonal communication and how to accurately code their messages to mean what they intend. This also works the other way. The transactional training will teach them to interpret messages in the way they were intended as well. The needs assessment was very helpful in determining exactly what the store needs when it comes to their communication issues. As you travel through the site, you're going to see how this problem was researched and how I plan to fix it via my solution section.